In this video, the various options for converting Avantage data to VAMAS format will be explored. Data files that come from the Avantage data system are typically stored as a directory structure, and within the directory structure there are subfolders that contain the data files, and these can be converted to a .avg format, which is an ANSI ASCII format that can be converted by CasaXPS. Initially, the Avantage data structure includes data files in a binary format, and these appear in these directories as .vgd files, and these .vgd files cannot be converted directly by CasaXPS, but once transferred into the ANSI ASCII .avg files using a Thermo Avantage program called dataspace_batch dump, then CasaXPS can then read these directories and convert the .avg files to a VAMAS format. Once an experiment has been converted from the .vgd binary files to the .avg ASCII files, then one way to handle the data is to convert a directory structure representing that experiment into a zip file. And the zip file includes the structure beneath the directory, so within the zip file the relationship between the directories and the data files are maintained, so that ultimately if you go through the zip file you can arrive at the point where you have the .avg files and the .vgd files. So in order to convert these data, what we need to do is resurrect the original directory structure in order to do the conversion within CasaXPS. So if we go up through the directories in the zip file, we will ultimately arrive back at the point where we've got the zip file. And to extract this, then you can copy and return to the top level directory and then say paste. And the act of pasting will create the directory structure by unzipping the zip file, and we have a directory now that represents the set of measurements. To convert the data that we have within these directories, we can use CasaXPS and go to the Convert option on the top toolbar, then moving to the directory that contains the set of measurements, and each one of these measurements represents a survey measurement that is performed using a different area of analysis on the sample. So here we go from 200 microns to 900 microns. And within each one of these directories we have a point directory, and the point directory contains the .avg files. But if we go back up at this level here, then enter a conversion filter of .dth, that when we press return, each one of these directories will be searched for data directories, and a new VAMAS file will be created within these directories because the data directories are within these directories. So I will now press return. The search is performed and 7 directories are found containing .avg files, and if I continue by pressing yes, then the conversion will continue and each converted file will be opened. If I want to abort, I press no. So I'll press yes. And then it reports that 7 new VAMAS files were created, and also that there were no previously created VAMAS files within the directory structure. This means that if I display as a cascade, I should be able to see 7 VAMAS files, and here they are. And you can see the path to the VAMAS file is here, where the directory name is specified in which a data directory was located, and the data directory was called point, and it contained .avg files that were collected and then written into a VAMAS file that is at the same level as the data directory. In other words, it will appear in mono 900 micron 2. And similarly, if I look at another file, you can see that here we have point.vms is located within a directory called mono 400 micron, and that's because there was a directory called point within this directory too. When the .dth filter is used, only files that are created as part of the process are opened in CasaXPS. There is, however, another means of traversing these directories and opening VAMAS files. So I've now closed all of the files that were opened by the .dth filter, but I can open these VAMAS files by using a convert to VAMAS file option that is really a bit of a misnomer, but what it does is if you say .oth, then it opens the files that were previously created by the .dth filter. And when I press return, it tells me that there were 7 directories that contained .avg files, and also that there are 7 VAMAS files that are available for opening. So if I press yes, then all of these files are again opened, and we can see this by cascading the windows. So here we have the same set of files that are now opened, and this was performed using .oth. This simply opens files, it does not convert them. If we wish to convert files, we first of all use the .dth filter. That converts data directories to VAMAS files, and the .oth will open them at a later time.